All right, it's Tuesday, November 19th. This is a midday update on the SPY. You can see here after kind of moving up on bar number 4 above the first bar high, setting the tone for the day to the upside. It has worked its way to its first target, which was essentially the inside bar failure, taking out the lower low, then moving up, to start the day, getting to the half point of yesterday, and then working to the high of yesterday. So it's a 3 bar now to the upside. That was kind of the anticipation given that opening price action. I discussed how I bought some calls down here and I scaled out along the way. You can see here I bought the 578 calls at 943. I scaled out at 1045 and 11, and now they're up to 1250 right now as it hits its next target. At this point, this is really all price needs to do. This isn't necessarily a reversal bar to the upside. If it holds green, you would expect it to follow through higher into this gap, but we'll find out. At the moment, it's just an inside bar failure, lower lows, higher highs, and it's tricky to know for sure if this weekly chart, it's not really through the halfway point of the prior week to feel comfortable that it's going all the way back up to the top. There's still time to go in the week where if we fail here, let's just say we just made higher highs on a short-term basis and come back down, we can still be testing the low of this, it never reached the low of last week's bar. We came close, so there's still a possibility of heading down there, but we know the reference point now is the open, this purple line. As long as we stay above that, we'll continue green for the rest of the week and see what happens. So bottom line is I'm just trying to show you that the main thing was after opening price action and heading higher and turning the weekly chart green momentarily, we did get to the halfway point of the prior day, which then kind of signaled to hit the top of that prior day and to the top of the range. So we got lower lows, higher highs. Be interesting to see if we kind of head up to this little gap and fail, or do we continue higher all week long higher. But it was a good trade here, and the only trade today was really that inside bar failure to the back to the upside given this opening price action. So I just wanted to follow up on that. It's kind of a midday update. We're going to have to see how this bar closes. Does it continue strongly up green? In which case, if it does, then we're probably broadening back up to higher time frame levels as opposed to this very short-term level where it made a lower low and a higher high. But if we can't get much, past this to the upside today, maybe we're just kind of consolidating in this area before we continue down and take out the weekly low into this gap. We did move down for 5 days. It could just be a logical lower low, higher high, sideways area here that moves lower, but we're going to have to see how this bar closes. So just thought I'd point that out midday here, and those are some of the reference points, and this purple line is important for the week in terms of either staying green or maybe getting back to the red side, and we'll find out, as the week goes on, what develops there.